On the 20th of August 2007, a girl visiting Jedediah Island from Washington picked up a size 12 Adidas running shoe. She opened the sock, and to her shock, there was a man's right foot still inside. It was concluded that the foot became disarticulated due to submerged decay. The Adidas shoe was produced in 2003 and mainly distributed in India. The remains were identified as those of a missing man who had suffered from depression. This would, however, not be the first or the last such strange discovery. Please note that due to the nature of today's topic and the lack of any images relating to the cases itself, this video will be audio only with the map displayed. Thank you. Since that gruesome discovery on the 20th of August 2007, at least 20 other detached human feet have been found on the coasts of the Salish Sea in British Columbia, Canada, as well as Washington, United States. The feet include several matched pairs. The most recent discovery was on the 1st of January 2019. An unnamed person on Jedediah Island in Everett, Washington, called the authorities and reported that they had found a boot with a human foot inside. The coroner was able to match the foot to Antonio Neal, who was missing since the 12th of December 2016. Before the more recent rush of feet being found in the area, there have been earlier reports of similar cases dating back more than a century. In 1887, a leg was found in a boot on a Vancouver beach, leading to the place of the discovery being called Leg and Boot Square. The Vancouver Sun reported on the 30th of July 1914 that recent arrivals from Kimsquid found a human leg in a high boot on a beach near the Salmon River, now known as the Dean River. According to Simon Fraser University entomologist Gail Anderson, extremities such as the hands, feet, and head often detach as a body decomposes in water, but rarely floats. Decomposition might cause the feet to come detached from the body because the ankle is relatively weak. Buoyancy caused by air either inside or trapped within the shoe could allow it to float away. However, finding only the feet of a person, and not the rest of their bodies, have been deemed as unusual. Finding 2 feet has been guessed at 1,000,000 to 1 odds, and has thus been referred to as an anomaly by one of the police officers. Some of the severed feet found have been identified. Here follows a list of the 20 most recent feet found dating from 2007 to 2019. On the 26th of August 2007, a man's right foot was discovered by a couple on Gabriola Island. The foot was disarticulated due to decay. It was waterlogged and appeared to have been taken ashore by an animal. It probably floated ashore from the south. The shoe, a size 12 white Reebok, was produced in 2004 and sold worldwide, but primarily in North America, and the type has since been discontinued. On the 8th of February 2008, a right foot in a size 11 Nike was found on Valdez Island. The remains were identified as a 21-year-old Surrey man reported missing 4 years prior, whose death is considered not suspicious, indicating either misadventure or suicide. This type of shoe was sold in Canada and the United States between February 1, 2003 and June 30, 2003. It has been confirmed that the right foot found on February 8 on Valdez Island and the left foot found on June 16 on Westham Island belonged to the same man. On the 22nd of May 2008, a woman's right foot was found on Kirkland Island inside of a blue and white New Balance sneaker. The 4th foot was discovered on an island in the Fraser Delta between Richmond and Delta, British Columbia. It was also wearing a sock and sneaker. It is thought to have washed down the Fraser River, having nothing to do with the ones found in the Gulf Islands. The shoe was a New Balance sneaker manufactured in 1999. In 2011, the 4th sneaker found in Kirkland Island was identified as being part of a pair of blue and white New Balance sneakers belonging to a woman who jumped from the Patullo Bridge in New Westminster in April 2004. On the 16th of June 2008, a man's left foot was found by 2 hikers on June 16, floating in water in Delta, Westham Island. It has been confirmed that the left foot found on June 16 on Westham Island and the right foot found on February 8 on Valdez Island belonged to the same man. On the 1st of August 2008, a right foot inside a man's black size 11 shoe was discovered by a camper on a beach near Pisht, Washington. It was covered in seaweed. The site of the discovery was less than 16 kilometers from the international border in the Strait of Juan de Fuca. Testing confirmed that the foot was human. Police say the large black top size 11 athletic shoe for a right foot contains bones and flesh. This was the first foot of the series to be found outside of British Columbia. The RCMP and Clallam County Sheriff's Department agreed on August 5 that the foot could have been carried south from Canadian waters. On the 11th of November 2008, a known woman's left foot was in a shoe that was found floating in the Fraser River in Richmond. The shoe was described as a small New Balance running shoe, possibly a woman's shoe. A forensic DNA profiling analysis indicated that it was a genetic match to the foot discovered on May 22 on Kirkland Island. On the 27th of October 2009, a right foot was found in a size 8½ Nike running shoe on a beach in Richmond. The remains were identified as a Vancouver area man who was reported missing in January 2008. On the 27th of August 2010, a woman's or child's right foot, without a shoe or sock, was found on Whidbey Island, Washington. This foot was determined to have been in the water for 2 months. Detective Ed Wallace of the Island County Sheriff's Office released a statement saying the foot would be tested for DNA. However, there was no match found in the national DNA database. On the 5th of December 2010, a foot was found on the tidal flats of Tacoma, Washington, about 40 kilometers south of Seattle and 225 kilometers south of Vancouver. The right foot was still inside a boy's size 6 Ozark Trail hiking boot and likely belonged to a juvenile or small adult, police spokesman Mark Fulgham said. On the 30th of August 2011, a foot was found in a man's white and blue size 9 runner, floating next to the Plaza of Nations Marina in False Creek, attached to the lower leg bones. It had disarticulated naturally at the knee due to the water. The sex of the victim is unknown. On the 4th of November 2011, a man's right foot inside a size 12 hiking boot was discovered by a group of campers in a pool of freshwater at Sasamat Lake near Port Moody. In January 2012, this foot was identified by the British Columbia Coroner's Service as that of Stefan Zaharujko, a local fisherman who went missing in 1987. Police believe the foot separated naturally from the body and do not suspect foul play. On the 10th of December 2011, a human leg bone and foot were found in a black plastic bag under the Ship Canal Bridge, Lake Union, Seattle. The medical examiner has not found a cause of death or identified the body. On January 26, 2012, the remains of what appears to be human bones inside a boot were found in the sand along the waterline at the dog park near the Maritime Museum at the foot of Arbuda Street in Vancouver. On the 6th of May 2014, a human foot was found in a white New Balance shoe along the shoreline of Centennial Park near the Pier 86 grain terminal. The New Balance Model 622 athletic shoe was white with blue trim, size men's 10½ This model of shoe was first available for sale in April 2008. From an initial news photo, it appears to be a left foot. On the 7th of February 2016, hikers on Botanical Beach, near Port Renfrew on Vancouver Island, found a foot in a sock and running shoe. On the 12th of February 2016, a foot washed up near Port Renfrew on Vancouver Island. British Columbia Coroner's Service said it matches one found there 5 days earlier. On the 8th of December 2017, the remains of a leg with a shoe attached washed up near the settlement of Jordan River on Vancouver Island. On the 6th of May 2018, shortly after noon, a man walking along the shore on Gabriola Island encountered a hiking boot with a human foot inside, wedged in a logjam. In September of 2018, a foot was found within a light gray Nike Free RN shoe on the shore near the 30th Street Beach access point in West Vancouver. The size 9½ shoe was manufactured between 1 February and 17 April 2017. It was believed to have been worn by a male and had a blue sock. The victim is believed to have been under the age of 50. The latest recorded case was on the 1st of January 2019. A foot was found in a boot, later tied via DNA to Antonio Neal, missing since December 12, 2016. In December 2017, the British Columbia Coroner's Service said that foul play had been ruled out in all their investigations by the authorities. According to the Canadian authorities, all the feet found came from people who were either killed in accidents or committed suicide, and that the feet detached during the normal decomposition process. Most of the feet were found in sneakers, and the coroner concluded that the sneakers were responsible for both keeping the feet buoyant enough to wash ashore and for protecting the feet against decomposition and scavengers. Sea scavengers are known as lazy feeders, and they prefer to eat the softer parts of our bodies first, for example the soft tissue and ligaments around our ankles. This would cause the feet to become detached from the victims' bodies. The other reason we have seen an increase of feet appear since 2007 is because the newer footwear designs are more buoyant. Despite the official cause being released, there are still those that believe it might be the work of a serial killer or something more supernatural. Do you believe the official report, or do you think there might be something more sinister going on? The odds of finding 2 feet has been guessed at 1,000,000 to 1 and has thus been referred to as an anomaly. Finding only the feet of a person and not the rest of their bodies have been deemed as unusual. Thank you for watching. Stay safe.